All right. Well, hello, everyone. What's up? How's it going? I guess we should go ahead and start this thing, right? What's up? How's it going? I am live. Thank you for that notification. What's up, everybody? This is Adobe Live over on Twitch. If you're not familiar with Adobe Live, we're on YouTube and Behance as well. And we've also been on Twitch before, but we're back. And I'm here. My name is Wade Acuff, if I didn't already say that. We're going to have a show called Roll or Troll. Keep it light on the troll. You know, we've got mods. Jack's in there. Oh, the Reverend Puck, what's up? How's it going? So this does take a lot of chat participation. So I could just start off with explaining what Roll or Troll is. It's a super simple little game that involves chat. I'll probably have to explain it again as more people come in. But let's take a look at where we would start. Okay, so this is the master key. And Roll or Troll is basically, you know what, let's do the whole thing. Let's see. So we have a die. We have a 20-sided die, or several of them, that we have an option to roll. And these are our options. And let's see if we can make all of this work the way I would like for it to. You're going to bear with me here because, you know, new show, all that. So we have a die cam with a little bit of magic happening. And then we would roll something. And that looks like a 13. Let's see, I can move this over to the middle, somewhere in there. Maybe, whoop, there we go. And then we would come back and we would display 13. So all I have here set up is a little mask on our layers. And we would reveal them like so. Let's see, is this going to work? Yeah, so we do it like this. And we got let's roll. So these all 1 through 20 have options. Some of the options are good. They're just options. Some of the options kind of troll me a little bit. And that's kind of the idea. But the options, we have an A and B here. I can show you one. No, let's go 2. And I'll try to just reveal. You have an A and B option. So you choose A or B. We'll have Jack throw a poll up for us in the chat. But I think a lot of you may be like wondering if you got a message, if you got a little "Hey, Adobe Live is going live" message, and you might be wondering why you're here. Well, Adobe Live is back over on Twitch. We're going to have Monday shows and Friday shows for the next several weeks, if not more. I will be on every other Monday, so not next Monday, but the next. And we're going to keep going with this. But I think we're going to wait a minute before we get started with the Roll or Troll. I'll wait for chat to decide if they want us to start the game or not. Otherwise, I'm just going to do some warm-ups. I'm going to come back and I guess I could show you the other part of this. So we have a base character that we will make the decisions about. Doesn't necessarily have to be male, female, human, whatever. We can decide that as we go. This is just kind of a base for us. So, let's get started with some sketches. So I normally do like warm-ups on my own. I do have a personal channel, Twitch channel, which I am also back streaming on. Let's just go ahead and start with some portraits. Why don't we? And I just keep things loose. I just draw really loose, kind of giving some baselines and stuff. Are we just doing A or B? Yes, we will be doing A's and B's. There's only 2 options per die roll, I should say. But yeah, and a lot of times I start these creatures off, our characters off. I don't know if they're going to be creatures or characters. And right now they're just warm. I'm just warming up. So it's really loose is what I'm getting at. Also, let me know if the music is too loud or if the mic is too low, all of that sort of thing, because, this is first show, making sure the settings are right. that sort of thing. And also, just if you have any questions at all as we get going about anything Photoshop related, drawing wise, painting wise, that sort of thing, feel free to ask. And I'll see if I can't get you an answer. There's music? Okay, so you can't hear the music. Oh, that's interesting. Let me know if you hear it now. You should hear something. There should be a little bit of chill hop something going on. Yeah, I turned it up a little bit. Okay. Looks like there is a delay in the audio. I don't know that I can fix that on the fly. Okay. I don't know. We're trying to hone it in here, trying to dial it in. May just have to go with what we have, unless I can get some feedback on that. But what's up? Shout out, what's up, JNB? I'm just going to leave it at that. How's it going? We're just kind of doing some warm-ups right now. We're going to get started with the roller troll in a moment here. I'm just kind of doing some loose warm-ups before we get started. Chat, let me know if you want to get things kicking off with this roller troll. We can go ahead and start if you want. The format for this was originally an hour long, so I don't really know how this is going to go. But we didn't get to a lot of options within that hour, so I maybe shouldn't wait too long before we get started. But I do want to get some more sketches in here. And I tend to lean towards like more creature-esque stuff. Let's see. All right, give me one moment, guys. We're going to go to a hold screen for just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this. Does this work? Let me know if this works. Did that fix or make the audio problems worse? Let me know. All right. Is that PR? What's up, PR? What's up, Rob? How's it going, Rob? Yeah, thanks for that, Adobe. Okay, we're still doing some warm-ups here. Let me go back out of the full screen. Yeah, we're still kind of working out this audio thing. Let me know if anything changed or not. Doing good? Okay, excellent. All right, let's keep rolling. Probably going to get started here in just a moment because now I am kind of concerned that we may not have enough time to get to all of this stuff. But let's make a little orc real quick or something. I don't know if it's an orc or if it's, you know, it could be an elf. It could be an orc. It could be anything. Jack, I see what you're saying now. That was just an example. We'll have an A and B. You'll see options for A and B when I reveal them. We haven't started yet. We haven't started just yet. Sorry for the confusion. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah, it'll be A and B with options that are visible for chat to decide on. I'm not going to have chat just decide on A or B. Yes. That was probably on me for not explaining that better. I was just giving an example. We will see an A and a B, and then we will get rolling. Let's see. Okay, and you know what? Let's go ahead and get started. Why don't we get started? We'll call this moderate success for some sketches. They're rough. It's okay. Rough is fine. Well, the test poll, thanks for just saying yes. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our roll or troll. Let's go back to the key. Whilst I prep real quick. But if you're not sure what we're doing, hey, you know what? Join the club. I'm not quite sure what we're doing, but we are about to choose with a dice roll what we're doing here. I'm trying to add a little ambiance. Let's see if this worked. We're going to go to our die cam. Oh my goodness. And we're going to roll chat and then we're going to reveal it. No. This is the second time. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. This is crazy. Okay, so we did roll a troll back in March. And I was like, "Oh, I'll never roll a natural 20 first." Well, it just happened again. The first die roll last time it was a natural 20. This one is a natural 20. You guys all watched it. No trickery. But it's kind of a re-roll. We'll see. Let's reveal what it is. Let's zoom in down here. Reveal our 20. And again, I'm just using a little mask here. And then let's see. Let's go. Uh-oh. Why? Let's just reveal it. There we go. A, chat's choice. I don't even know what that means at this point because you have nothing to choose from. You can choose another number if you'd like. Maybe we'll do that. Or artist choice. Chat choice could be, you could also start talking about our character, which this is our base right here. Start throwing in suggestions for our character. Why don't we do that? Let's do that. So let's say we have chat's choice and artist choice. That's going to be A and B in the poll. So once you choose, if you choose chat's choice, whatever I see come across, yeah, there's going to be a poll pop up, Reverend Puck. And we'll use that as our guide here. So we'll have a chat's choice and an artist choice. I'll just choose whatever I want to do if you guys choose B. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Reverend Puck, because, you know, I like to do what I like to do. I mean, we could do anything. This guy could, I'll even start, I don't know what we got here. We could choose a character type. Am I seeing the poll? I'm not seeing the poll. See, I could start the poll. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Options. I'm going to vote too. There, I'm voted too. Excellent. I do see it. I had to refresh. Sorry. That's my bad. Woo. What's up, Penny? How's it going? Hey, what's up, Rivers Ash Productions? How's it going? Good to see you. I'm just going to start sketching stuff. I don't know what we're doing here. Maybe he's got pauldrons of feathers. I don't know what we're doing. But it looks like Artist Choice is going to win unless somebody chooses Chat's Choice. All right, so let's go ahead and end that poll. And you know what? I will put 20 back on the board. I will put it back on the board. Well, you know what? I can leave it up. And if we roll it, we'll do it again. But let's go ahead and I'll say, since we're going to end it, Artist Choice. And you know what? I appreciate everybody for the Artist Choice, because I have no idea what I'm going to do here. But I decided, I don't know, maybe a feather pauldron chest. I don't know what you would, shoulder pad. Not sure what we're going with here. But we'll say that's what we've got. A little mantle of feathers or something. It's kind of thematic, if you catch my drift. Some of you might know. Here we go. Okay, so we'll call that for now, but let's roll again. Let's see what we can do and try to get this vibing. We also have a different die. We could choose different die to roll with. All right, let's see. Let's get that ambiance going. Let's see. Let's roll something else. 15. Okay. 15 it is. Go back to the key. Let's see what we got for 15. Oh, okay, let's reveal it. We got A and B here. Draw companion or cats on cam. If you see the little R, if there's ever a little R by our option, that means it's an immediate roll, another roll. So what cats on cam means is I can go somewhere in my house and search for one of my cats, and hopefully they will allow me to bring them to camera. And then the other option is, of course, draw a companion for our character. All right. Whilst that's happening, I'll just come in here and start working on cleaning up this little feather situation. Not really clean up, but a little bit more structure, probably. Screens not on screen. Poll is up. Cats on screen. I guess there's could be, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to just change the opacity of this a little bit just so I can see it behind there. And then I'm just going to come in here. I don't want it to look like angel wings necessarily. So I'm going to make sure that this resides in front shape. Something like this. Definitely continues back. The people want the cats. Let's take a look. Overwhelmingly, people want cats. With 5 votes, of course. Got to keep it in context. Okay. Hadn't really thought this through. That's not true. I have thought this through. I think I know where one of them will be. That would be Meeps is my black cat, and Cinnamon Jack is my orange terror. I don't know what you'd call him. He's more pliable. He may even be in here somewhere. Let's go check. I guess. Well, we have. Let's let it ride for a minute. Let's let the chat ride for a minute. We've got 6 votes now. I don't know that it's going to change very much. But I'm going to keep working on this until I decide that we probably need to go find a cat. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. You know, we could always also draw a companion as well, if there's time. There's going to be a lot of time. Probably not as much time as I think there'll be, but we could always draw, like, you know, a little companion of some sort. I don't know what this is. There we go. It kind of a cat dog situation. Oh, draw a companion. Okay, it's 3. It's time. It's close. I'm gonna give it 4 more minutes. Maybe not that much. Maybe let's give it 2 more minutes. Yeah, option A is catching up. Oh, I didn't vote in this. I'm gonna refrain from voting in this one. I'm just kind of gonna sketch on top of this thing. Let's make sure I'm on a separate layer and name the layer. Let's see. Companion. This down here somewhere. All right, I'm going to continue with this. I don't know what kind of design we're doing here, but we'll figure it out. Might be like a tunic sort of thing. I don't know. Oops. I'm a big fan of like multiple collars on things. I don't know why. I don't want to get too detailed either. I'm just sketching at the moment because our options may really throw us for a loop. Potentially. Which is fine. That's what this whole thing's about, right? Option A did not, in fact, catch up, and it is about 2 minutes later. So it looks like I'm going to go hunting in the house. I hope I can find Jack. If not, I will ask Meeps nicely if she's fine with it. Okay. Let's go full screen. I'll be right back. We found one. We found Jack. Uh-oh. You okay, Jack? He may not sit with us very long, but he is a shoulder riding cat, by the way. But we've had cat on cam, so that's a success, I would think. Before things get crazy, because he is a chaos cat? I don't know, something. There we go. So we've got cat on cam. We also did the companion, so kind of a little win on all fronts. I think that means it's time for another roll. Let's try and set it up. Oh, let me remove the dice. The die here. Oh no, I bumped the thing. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, I promise. Let's go to the cam. Check it out. We'll try another D20, see what happens. 14. Okay. A little potato shaped sketch. Yeah, that may be the winner so far of any of this. So we've got our 14, and we're gonna check it out over here. I really don't know what it is. Okay. Okay, so we have a wooden shield or a jello shield. I guess chat can decide what that means. Oh, and shield, wooden shield is spelled wrong. Awesome. So we can make up our own whatever that means. We can change it. We have the power. Does it really matter? No. But we're going to do it. Wooden? Wooden. Wooden, you know it. All right, here we go. Get the poll started. We'll keep rolling. Oh, I don't want to type on this. A flying emoji. That's funny. I'm going to go ahead and prep for a shield. Let me do this on a new layer. So I'm not really doing like a pose per se, you know, like if they were holding this. I'm just kind of doing as if they have a shield. I could have them like have a shield up. But I just want to make sure there's that underlying structure. If I want to do that. The other option could be just down by its side. Or on the back. It could be strapped to the back. If it's a wooden shield, it could be like have a strap or something holding it. Like a Link-esque situation. Gonna have to wait and find out. We're gonna give this till about 5 minutes or so. Jello Shield is winning. I anticipated a Jello Shield winning in this case. I'll start a new layer, and I'm going to put that right back on its back. So chat, start thinking about if we are choosing a Jello Shield, what is the mold? What is the mold for the shield? Oh, and be prepared for plenty of typos, by the way, because there might be more. Oh, it definitely would make a noise. It definitely would make a noise. A butterfly mold. That's actually kind of cool. That would actually jellyfish shape. So far, I'm liking the butterfly option. It'd be kind of like roundish. Assuming I know what a butterfly looks like. Be a great time to use a little bit of a Photoshop's. Let's see here. Let's see. Do I have this option open for me? Oops. There we go. Use a little bit of symmetry tool. Move this over here. Press enter if you've never used symmetry tool. It's really fun, really cool, really easy to use. I would not be drawing this symmetrically. But just to get an idea, like basically a concept of it. This could be your butterfly action. Something like that. We'll go full round. But yeah, the symmetry tool is right there for lots of easy things like that. Just for quick ideas. And then you can just go turn it off and then work as usual. Probably going to, with a drawing, probably have to indicate some little bubbles to make it look more like a jello. So that's something we'll put in there. Neither one, Sean. Neither one. Just enjoy, sit back and enjoy. I mean, if you want to go and subscribe or, just follow or whatever me on Twitch, that's fine. I do have a personal channel that I stream on Thursday mornings. Just started back, in fact. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do with this. Jello Shield is still going strong. I think that's going to be the winner. Full round bowl of Jelly Shield. That'd be kind of funny. Just a straight up round. What is it? The bundt cake? Like it would be like one of those bundt cake molds. And then just have like, how would you attach a handle to a Jello? You couldn't. You couldn't. Like, how do you put a handle on a Jello shield? They could have little arrows. It's thick. It's thick Jello. Yeah, you would have little like apple slices and other stuff. All right, so we've got a Jello shield. I am owning up to the fact that that is what we're doing. It's fine. It's fine. I actually want to keep this arm here, so I'm just going to go and select part of this arm. And then I'm going to press Control-Shift-J. If you want to know that hotkey, all I did was separate the layers based on the selection. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I guess we could do the we could try the butterfly first. Now we have to think about like scale of it. Maybe it's like a small-esque. I'm going to go ahead and just do a rough. rough sketch here. Oh, you know what? Is that still in the arm? No, it's not. Okay, good. I don't know what that is, VR. I'm almost afraid to say it out loud. I mean, I know we're on Twitch, but okay, let's see if we can get this butterfly effect. Wait, that's not what we want. We don't want a butterfly effect. We just want a jello butterfly. All right. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add a layer in behind this. I'm just going to pick this background color. Blot out everything else we see here. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this gray color. How about that? That way it becomes part of the shape, the silhouette of the character. More than anything else. And we're going to have to add to this, but it's a start. We can also get rid of, I'll add a little clipping. Let's see, do I want to add a clipping mask? How do I want to do this? I'll add a mask and then I'll just paint this out. And then if I ever want to, I can just bring it back. Oh, flubber. Yes, flubber. Yes, I know what that is. Okay. We're good. We're okay. We're fine. All right. I'm going to add like a little bit of like a thickness to this thing because it has a thickness as a mold, right? So we can, let's clean this up a little bit. I'm going to come in here and let's take our bottom shape, add our thickness to this little under layer. And now I can come in here and clean this up, hopefully a little bit, not a whole lot. So I'm not sure where we will get with this for the entirety of our drawing session. However, I hope to, wherever we get, I will finish it up and then I will wind up posting it probably to Instagram or Blue Sky or something. So you guys can see what the finish looks like. I will definitely put it on my Discord. If you guys want to follow that, that's cool too. Again, not really, no pressure. I know everybody has, including myself, 100 Discords, and they get wieldy after a while. Oh, I didn't add that. I need to add this shape back here so we can fully get rid of anything behind this. There we go. It'd be cool. Well, first things first, we'll keep working on this for a moment. But it might be cool to see his the arm underneath, as if it's kind of somewhat transparent. There's some transparency, I should say. I want to make sure that my edges here are still rounded. Definitely need things embedded. Well, start throwing out options. What should be embedded? Because the more detail in it, it may be a little bit difficult, but that's okay. I'm here for the challenge. And in drawing form, it may not read as well as in painted form. I don't know if we'll get to a painted form. Definitely not during this stream necessarily. But further down the line, if I get a little time to work on it, we can add some things. Okay. So now we've got a little mold going on here. I am going to add some little bubbles. Just little indicators that it might be. And I'm gonna pull in. Let me see. We can see the arm behind it. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna add a new layer, and I'm just gonna copy this arm real quick, or redraw it, I should say. I'm gonna bring this back up so we can get rid of that. So that's what we would see behind it, including the body. Probably hard to indicate it here, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this way anyway. Did I do that on that layer? Yes, I did. Let me back this up slightly. Okay. I'm going to add a layer under this and then make this layer even slightly darker. So maybe it reads as if the body is underneath it. I don't know. It's just a placeholder for the moment. Again, that's where the painting part of this would come in a little bit better. Bring it down. There we go. We'll do that for now. Let's see. A spoon. Let's see. Yeah, the transparency of the shield. That's definitely something we'd want to look at. We could do some forks and stuff real quick. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to remove the arm for now. I think those in chat know what we're looking at. Let's see. And I am going to add this on a new layer. You know what? Let's go ahead and just grab all of this. Make a Jello shield group. And then I can just add layers to this and not feel bad about not naming my layers. Because, you know, I don't know that you would read here. We can bump in here a little bit, but I don't want to get super detailed. We could have, let's see, how would a spoon work on this? That's funny. Is people are throwing forks and knives at him to take a bite. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We could have a bite out of it. A couple of bites. A couple of chunks. Here's our fork. Kind of sticking out. We could have one of those, like a serving pie slicer thing stuck in there. Might just look like a spearhead, but just a thought. Just an idea. A couple of things there. Stick a fork in it. That's right, Rob. It's done. Let's do another roll. Let's see what's up. Get those poles ready. It's all kitchen supplies, yeah. Let's do another die all together. Let's give it a little ambiance in here. If it'll work. All right, let's see what's up. Okay, let's roll before the magic wears off. That's an 11. I thought it was a 1. Okay. Whew. All right, let's go to the key. See what 11 reveals to us. Okay. Oh, we have to draw a face. Oh, depending on what you pick. Bracers or braces? So braces or bracers? Arm armor or teeth armor? I'll go ahead and start drawing a face because I have a feeling. I have a hunch. I'm going to add this outside of our shield layer. Boop. Well, let's go ahead and get in here. And when I'm doing faces, I still like to, no matter what, usually I don't do things piece by piece like this. I kind of let everything happen organically and kind of just grow from that. But since we're here, and this is how we're doing things, I am going to do this a little bit. You know, we're doing piece by piece here. But let's see what we can get going. Oh my gosh. This could be very derpy, and I kind of like it. It could also be a character, like a creature of some sort. I mean, you know, like a goblin, troll, orc, something like that. Right now, you know, we just got face. Yeah, you can sense what you're going to vote for, but you never know. I was actually, yeah, braces. One vote for braces. To be fair, if I did bracers, you would only see one of them due to the Jello mold butterfly shield. I'm usually just trying to figure out what my proportions are here. A good trick for this as well is flipping your character around. I have mine set to a hotkey, but you can always go to view, flip horizontal. Mine is set to a hotkey, like I just said, because I do it all the time. Highly recommend it. Let you see the whole character perspective-wise. Check for symmetry or just any kind of wonkiness that you're thinking about, or not thinking about, I should say, because it'll creep in. You'll be like, why does this look funky? But you can't quite tell what's going on. Usually it's something along those lines. Poll is up. We have 3 for braces, and I like the emoji. I've been watching that, but those have worked out. It could be funny. I've got like a human-esque head here. Do you guys, well, you can just put this in chat. Some other species you'd like to see? Humanoid, since we're dealing with a humanoid figure. We could definitely try that out. Could be fun. This guy's cheesing too. Yeah, what's up, Tonks? Adobe back on Twitch. That's right. Mondays and Fridays, currently, we will have shows on at least one show, a couple hours. I will be back on in a couple of weeks. Right now we are doing Roller Troll, where we take a die roll, which I don't have ambiance, so look away if you don't want to see it. But we roll a 20-sided die. We choose from that, or we get that die roll, then we choose from our key that has 1 through 20, and then we pick one. Chat gets to choose with a poll. Right now they're choosing for number 11. And that's what's going on. I should select. Hold up. Let me backtrack here. Let me add a layer, and I will say Jello. We kind of did both on this one, but I'll select the one that was picked. And then this one, you guys were really nice to me. Oh, and did artist choice. And right now we're at braces. Well, I think braces. Whoa. Okay, let me give it 3 more minutes. I'll undo that. It may not be braces. Jar Jar Binks. Less specific, PR. Less specific. Think fantasy characters. Great memories on the... Yeah, there were some good ones, for sure. Dragonborn with braces. That could be interesting. I would have to look up Dragonborn reference. Because I don't do a lot of Dragonborn. Let's see. We could try one. We could try it. Here, let me block this in. I don't know for sure the braces is going to win. Okay, we're at 6-2. We got about a minute left. Probably going to win. Let's clean this up a little bit, and then we can do a Dragonborn. This guy's not super thrilled about his... He's probably going to get tossed out for a Dragonborn. I think he's more aware, like, hey, don't attack. I have a Jello shield. Please don't attack me. I think that's more of the vibe here. It's like, be nice, guys. Please. Get rid of this construction line a little bit. Yeah, he looks nervous. That's intentional. That's a little bit of me in the character. You know, you add a little bit of yourself in the character. Not sure what chat's going to pick. How they're going to behave. Yeah, 100%. I've seen the wrong driver. Too dang many teams. Well, we'll simplify it. Let's go ahead. Yeah, it looks like braces won. Thanks for all the voting, by the way. 78%. We can end that poll. And let's put braces on this guy, and then we'll move along. Which is not really a lot to do for that. It's just... There you go. And I might do this just to give them a little indicator. Maybe the other way. Let's see. Actually, let me back that all the way up. Make a braces layer. Let's see. Give him a little bit. Might be better to make them darker instead of lighter. I'm okay with that. I mean, there's not a lot to it, but let's try the Dragonborn option. The gold tooth somewhere? Absolutely. We could absolutely. He could put maybe gold braces. Who knows? All right. Let's try Dragonborn. I have no idea what this is going to look like, by the way. A little bit of a bigger head. This might be a struggle. And that's okay. I'm okay with the struggle. Just going to do the same way I build the face. I'm just going to do like a muzzle-esque thing. A little structure in here for where the eyes would go. I'm probably going to put them more on the side of the head. Kind of looking dog-like, but hopefully it won't end up there. I'm going to give him some big old teeth. He's proud of the chompers. Some kind of horns happening. Let's see. Not a big fan of those horns, but it's okay. You can tell it's not something I usually do because I am getting very quiet. I can feel it. I can feel the quietude. Should we give him, should he also be kind of nervous? I guess maybe they could be all kinds of crooked and wonky. Because why would you have braces if they were super straight? There we go. I'm going to flip this like I was talking about. Okay, kind of cracking myself up on this one. Let's see. We're probably going to have some little dragon-esque things coming off this way. Little. They're not really horns, but they're like, I don't know what you'd call them. But I am going to extend underneath our shape like we did earlier with the shield. Kind of horse-like, which we can modify that if we need to. But I think that's the teeth coming through, honestly. And I'm going to revisit the teeth, I think. Not a big fan of the horns, so they're probably going to change that. Might just do... I'm not going to sketch that gray underneath yet. Because I'm going to go back and fix those. I'm going to make a new layer. That's not the right layer. There we go. I'll merge that down. Now I'm going to make a new layer. Get rid of this. Loving this dude, yeah. See, and that's why we need those chat suggestions, because I think Sean said Dragonborn or something, and I was like, what does that look like? How do you do that? I'm still not sure I nailed it, but that's okay. Let's get rid of one of the, I'm going to put in a larger tooth. I think that's going to reflect the dragon part of this a little bit more. And maybe one back here. And we'll add a tooth in there. How about that? We'll let some of the gums show. No, I didn't say gun show. Gums show. He's proud. He's super happy. He's going to have straight teeth. He's got his neck. He's got his chin pulled back like this. It's his first day, yeah. Maybe we do something they point forward. I don't know. Horns, right? Am I right? Tricky. Probably leaning back too much, but it's okay. Okay, I like that. I like that subtle a little bit better. Okay. I think that's moderately successful. What do you guys think? But we have to put the braces on there. We don't even have the braces on. All right, I'm going to do a new layer, another braces layer. Braces. Okay. Probably going to, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it here. And block out some area. And I can erase it later. Not sure how I want to do this. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use this as our layer. Let's block out those horns since we're here. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Okay. Hate when I accidentally color pick incorrectly. Just going to add a couple of indicators that this is a brow. Yeah, I can tell it's a fake smile, right? Or not a fake smile, but not like a complete smile, is the eyes aren't closing all the way. It's not like that. Bet you didn't know you're going to get body language lessons, tips. Reflect that on the other side. Something like that. All right, don't want to get too detailed. We're supposed to be doing braces. I'm going to go ahead and just sketch them in here, but these are going to be a little bit bigger than the previous one, so they're going to actually be chonky. Oh my gosh. And I'm just going to do them on the front, the top row. I may actually I'm just going to color pick this so that I can block out areas a little bit better. Yeah, absolutely, Rob. That's part of that's that side eye hasn't let me down. I've been doing side eye on my characters on Behance for ages. I think that was if you guys know Bliss, I think that was a Bliss thing. I think I always did it when I saw Bliss in chat. The master of side eye. There you go. Okay, we're going to call that good on the braces. But you see we've got a level of detail issue. Like, see how look how rough our jello mold is versus our head. But that's just the nature of zooming in. So when you hear me say something like stay zoomed out when you work, that's one of the reasons. And you can see the entirety of your image while you're working. But in order to add braces, I did kind of pop in. So I would have to increase the fidelity on all of the other rest of the drawing. But we'll do that at a later time. I think it still reads fine from a distance. Let's keep moving on. Let's see. Let's get another poll going. We've passed the 1 hour mark. So let's see where we can get with this guy. Get some ambiance going in here. All right, let's see. Ooh. Let's see what we get. How is this Adobe? It's because we're on Twitch on Adobe Live. That's how. So we got a 15, but we already rolled a 15. We could do cats on cam again, but we need to do a re-roll. So we're going to re-roll it while we're here. Let's use a different die. Are you kidding me? 15s. All right, you're out. Another die. Uh-oh, missed it. The ambiance now looks like it's just vape. That is a 9? 19. Okay, 19. Excellent. Okay, we got a 19. Let's go check it out. The smoke and smoke dice cam, yeah. It's mystical. It's magical. Oh, by the way, let me see if I can remember. I've got it somewhere. One moment. I'll have to see if I still have it up. Yeah, Doug Tenopel. If you guys see these little skulls here, these little guys, that's some sculptures by Doug Tenopel, another artist. Oh, wrong cam. There we go. But I just wanted to give a shout out. He is a sculptor and amazing. Okay, 19. Let's go. All the way down on 19. Let's see what we get. Oh, no. All right, we have to make a choice. Do we keep the Dragonborn, which I think we do. Or do we go back to the dude? Oh, we could do both. But let's go back to the character base. So that, Jack, if you want to put eye patch or spectacles in the old Polarama, we'll get that going. Also, welcome, Ray. How's it going? I don't know what chat's going to pick in this one. So let's work on the companion whilst we wait. Let's go ahead and take this little guy. I can improve on. I cannot. There's no way I can improve on this, but you know, we can do it. We can just have an option. Oop, don't want that. Hello? There we go. What's up, Night Walker? How's it going? Good to hear it, Ray. I've decided a thing without chat. Forgive me. I'm going to double check on the poll, make sure we're polling okay. We're tied at the moment, eye patch and spectacles. But I think we're going to have this be almost I don't know. We'll see. And again, I'm working zoomed out here, so it's going to be pretty low fidelity if we go into it. But that's okay. I don't anticipate doing that. Oof, that is one honking leg. I don't know what this thing is, but they could be. That's true, Jack. They could be. I think we'll put them on. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Yeah, do we want to give a name to this thing? I guess we could name this one and this one. But I feel like it's just an evolution at this point, right? Moo and Ma. Are you saying to name this Jim Halpert, or did I miss a Jim Halpert coming in? I feel like there needs to be stripes on this guy. All right, let's give this poll. Wow, 5 and 5. Come on. We need a tiebreaker. I'll give it another few minutes whilst I work on this. I think this thing needs a big mantle. Another, just like its owner, it needs a mantle of some sort. I'm going to make a copy. Whoop. Let's see. Give some room down here, some room up here. Big old fluffy. Something like that. I'm going to make it a little bit more neutral, I think, on the eyes. Maybe a paw up. Let's see. I'll bring this paw back for stability. Here we go. I don't know if that works, but I'm going to say it probably doesn't. It's getting kind of messy in here, in this area. There we go. All right, looks like we have a winner with spectacles. So we'll head back to our Dragonborn with braces. Man, we've got about what do we have? 46 minutes left ish. We got a lot of options to explore still. Everybody gets side eye at this point. There we go. I don't know what it is. But I like it. Got a little bag under the eye. Little tired of the owner's shenanigans. I'm just channeling all of my pets. Mighty May, what's up? How's it going, guys? Go check out Mighty May for sure. Go check out Jack Watson too. I believe they're both on Twitch. Oh, well, Mighty May maybe not so much anymore, but definitely was on at one point. But they do have a Discord as well. Okay, sorry. I got sidetracked. That's how these things happen. All right. Dragonborn. We're going with glasses, spectacles. Let's make sure we're on the right layers. Oh my gosh, how do I do? Oh, big old nerd glasses. Which I have glasses, so. And I do consider myself nerdy. Let's see. Do we want to do... Here, can we do these? Like the ones that just kind of sit on the face? Like, I don't want to do, like, arms that go back here or something. So I think that's what we're going to do with this. If that's the case, pretty simple. Let's explore a little bit, shall we? That's what we'll do. We do something simple like that, maybe a little bit of a rim. Let's add a new layer. Let's do another set. Maybe they're really... Maybe they sit right in this little groove, because there's like a little groove right there. How would you... Oh, man. The optometric associations would have a time making these... or I'd say the optometrists would have a time making these work. Could do like a little rim on them, a little horn rim, a little cheese. I am not putting... Well, we could. I don't know. It'd have to be like the sports glasses, you know, where you have like a strap. Something like that. I'm going to leave this as it is right now. You just provide bad idea. No, you know, not a bad idea. I don't know what the dragon glasses would look like. Harefoot, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in. We're putting glasses on a be braced. No, that's not how you would say it. A dragonborn with braces. Yeah, exactly, Rob. I'm feeling that. I had that sporting strap around my glasses as a youngster. Let's see. Glasses chain. Oh, Jack, what have you done? Let's go back to, let's see. I'm gonna go horned rim. And I'm gonna call this one round. Maybe this one has the chain. Well, I don't know. It's a good idea. It would probably take a little bit to explore, but I want to roll the dice again. Let's keep it moving. I'm going to grab this. We'll put this one on. This is what we got. All the judgment. Bring all the judgment. Let's get some mood going on here. See what happens. Let's remove our die. Okay. All right. Going to the dice cam. Let's roll a 17. Man, we've been high today. 20, 19, 17. Let's go back. Look at our key. See what 17 holds for thee. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Oh, it's a re-roll. No. Okay, so this is kind of a troll on me. It's immediate re-roll, which is fine. But I will have to draw with the selection tool or with the hard round tool, which that's not too bad. That just means I won't have a little transparency in my brush paint strokes, or in this case, my pencil strokes. If you were to think of it as pencil. So you can select, if I draw with a selection, it's going to be like silhouettes for the most part. It's going to be tough. But then we re-roll and we draw whatever that is with that. Now I do hold the option. Let's get personal for a minute. I always reserve the option to abort because, integrity, I guess. I don't know if you would call it that. I want things to look good eventually. So we'll try it. We'll see what works out. So draw with selection, which I'll explain. This is what that means. I will grab my lasso tool, and let's say we wanted to make a book or something. This is terrible. But I would then be able to fill that in. See, I'm on a different set of glasses here. It's okay. I'd fill this in with a color of my choosing. Click OK. Bam. Or I can also do this where let's just say it's the same book option. I'll just undo that. And then I want to add to it concentration. All right, so I've added to it. Now I can come up here and stroke center with like a 5 or a 4. I don't know what size. I'll have to see. Click OK. Deselect, and there's our book. So that's what we'll have to do. Hopefully it's not anything complicated. But those are the options. Let's undo that. This one was just for fun. I mean, all of this is just for fun. I'm going to get rid of our round glasses there. If you're just coming in, we're playing Roller Troll, where I have a bunch of options. I have a little die that I roll, 20-sided die, with all of these options available for chat to poll, to take a poll on, and Jack's helping us out with that. And then we come back over here to our base character. You can see, let me go ahead and circle our number 19. We chose spectacles. Hello? Oh, I believe that's on top. Yeah. Spectacles. Whoop. And let's take a look at what we got here. hard round brush is what we're choosing so far, which is good. I'll give this about 4 or 5 more minutes. And then in the meantime, we will go ahead and re-roll, because we're going to have to roll no matter what. And when I get done with this, we'll go ahead and just end the other poll. But let's see what we get here. Back to the cam. Oh no. All right. Let's pick another die. And let's see what we got here. What is that? 17. Get out of here. Next. 20. No. We've already had that. That's 2 natural 20s, by the way. I'm not going to waste our time voting on that again. Let's try it one more time. A 7. Okay. And yes, that's a 7, not a 1. All right, back to our screen. Let's go to 7. Let's see. So we can go ahead and end the our last roll, our last poll. Jester booties or goth boots? Jester boots or goth boots? You guys figure it out. Let's see. I think I know where this is going to go, but I don't know. Goth has some pretty fun goth boots. But I do have to do it with a round brush, which is not that big a deal, I don't think. It just means a lot more erasing. Pull up my brushes, which I have hidden. Get out of my brushes, go to the defaults. Hard round. Let's see. That's it. That's the one. I'm going to make it really small, though. Or smaller, I should say. Okay. But see, this one doesn't allow me to have some of the nuance. Like I can't fade out a stroke. It's full on the entire time. So we're going to have to do a goth boot or a gesture booties. Okay, goth boots is winning. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm a little surprised. Now there's going to be a discussion of like, oh yeah, what's a goth boot? That's not goth enough. That's okay. That's fully part of the discussion. Goth boots, let's go. Uh-oh. Gesture booties are coming back. It's 4-7. I'm going to go back and work on our companion until you guys, let's see, let's let this one run for about 3 more minutes. 3-4 more minutes. I'm going to go back to my chalky brush and work on our little bud back here. I thought about giving this little stripies. In honor of Jack that made an appearance earlier. Not Jack in chat, which, could do that in honor of Jack in chat as well, but I was speaking of Cinnamon Jack, my cat. Yes, that's right. Oliver's got it. Thick soles, too many belts and straps and loops and holes. We should probably give them to the companion as well. Should we do a little poof on the end? It's almost lion-esque. All right, I'm going to look up stripes while I keep waiting for that. Goth boots still winning. Let's give it one more minute. It's probably another one of those situations where it's going to be easier to paint the striping than it is to draw the striping. Does that make sense? I want there to be an like we need. I should put enough that you could see like toe beans, but we're not doing those details. But I want to so bad. Pomme frite? Oh yeah, yeah. Potato is a mini lion. Gene Simmons boots. Yeah, that's it. Harefoot got it. All right, let's go. Goth boots take 5 to 7 business days to put on. You have to, yeah. You're pre-gaming. Getting dressed. You have to build in that time. Okay. Back to the hard round. I have not forgotten. Oof. All right, so we're doing goth boots. Wow. Okay, this is going to be gross, but we're going to do it. Hard round, goth boots. I reserve the right to come back at any point. And reboot with my chalky brush. You can see how this is already going off the rails. Because normally these would all be sketch lines, right? And then I could just darken the ones. That's why I use that chalk brush. I could just darken the ones that I'm going to keep. Brush out the ones that I'm not. Everything falls into line. I look like a genius. But no, hard round. Showing all my weaknesses for everyone to see. The music stop? Oh my gosh. Can't stop the music. There we go. Okay. All right, how many buckles? Does anybody know? How many buckles and limits and I don't know what you would call them. $73. Okay. Yes, at least. Okay. Wait, so laces or no laces and buckles, or buckles and I don't know. I don't know anymore. Today on a very special Adobe Live on Twitch, Wade learns how to make goth boots. All right, I'm making buckles too. We're going to have space for buckles. This hard round was a bad idea, by the way. my gosh. I'm gonna adjust this. Whoa. Hey, guess what layer I did that on? All right, I'm selecting this, and if you want to, I did this earlier. If you want to remove your layer, if you want to divide it, Control-Shift-J, and it'll separate the layers. And now we have our own boot layer, and I'm gonna call that, what's that a boot? Is that a boot? Got to name your layers correctly, folks. Very important. Now I can make the manipulation that I wanted to earlier, I think. Yeah. Something like that. Thick boot number 1. I may, you know what? Let's see. Let's do a little. Uh-oh. No. Hello? Let's see. There we go. Using my history over here to go where I want to in history and time. It's really time travel, folks. Painting time travel. Let's see what it would look like if I had my choice of. We've accomplished the hard round. Okay. Don't look at me like that, chat. Don't do it. You know we did. Hard round. Get it out of here. And then we're doing goth boots. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the chalk brush, which should be that one. Yes, it is. And let's see if we can do, I'm going to flip this guy, and let's just see what we can do with that. I have a hunch it's not going to make it any better, but we'll see what happens. It's also a different angle, so it doesn't really, it's not going to be a 1-to-1. I'm actually not too upset of how the hard round turned out. It's kind of surprising. I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult. I mean, I'm not saying it's like winning awards at the goth boot drawing competitions or anything. Don't get me wrong. But I was kind of surprised. If there were a goth boot drawing competition, where would that be held? What's the gothiest town? I immediately think of like our city. I think Prague or something. That's kind of where my brain goes when I think about that kind of stuff. But I'm open for suggestions. Gotham, yes. Oh yeah, the also that just the catacombs, the like I forget what they're called as well, but the ones with all the skulls and the church. Is that the church you're talking about? The one that's like the chandeliers are made of human remains? It's pretty dark. It's also metal, so I don't know if we're getting into different categories, but I don't know, man. The hard round is actually looking pretty tight compared to the Goof Troop boot here I have here. Let's see if we can adjust this a little. Oh my gosh, did it again. Well, that one's actually intentional. I wasn't needing to put them on separate layers, but now I do. Control-Shift-J. Just gonna adjust this a little bit. Don't know that it helps at all, but all right, let's roll again. We've sort of have some boots here. I don't know. It's a little big, I think. There we go. Let's get ready to roll again in just a moment. I keep seeing things on these boots that I'm like, no, we can fix this. This can be fixed. Oh, I almost went over to the hard round. Now, when I do draw this, get this a little bit more cleaned up, I'm probably going to ignore the hard round part. Unless, I don't know, maybe I'll draw that whole thing with just a little bit more fidelity, a little bit ease, a little bit more patience. Probably need to look at an actual boot before I make any more decisions here. Okay, good enough for now. Give him a futuristic gun. Not a bad idea. I don't believe it's one of the choices. But going forward, we'll be back here in a couple of weeks. There will be, I don't know if it'll be in 2 weeks or not, but there will definitely be a sci-fi version of this. This is more of a fantasy version. I didn't really theme them as such, but that is the plan. We'll probably do some, like we've got a little companion here. We'll probably do a creature one. And then I'm kind of up in the air on the last few, but we'll see. All right, let's get ready to roll the dice. Let's go get some ambiance going. Whoa. Okay. Go back to the cam. Roll all the dice. 10. Let's go with a 10. Let's see. Let's move this. All right, let's check out, see what the key has for us on 10. All right. Oh, I guess I could zoom in, make it a little easier. I forgot this was an option. Oh, I guess we can do Popeye now that it's in the public domain. All right, let's see what we got here. So, Jack, if you can pull us up a poll for Popeye arms or tiny hands. Yeah. I know, exciting times. Both. We'll see which one wins. We'll see which one wins. In the meantime, companion. Got to work on that companion. Also, I do know this looks like this dude is not wearing any pants. We'll get there. Maybe. We have about 15 minutes. Poll is up, everyone. Jack, thank you so much again for running the poll. What would this dude look like? Start with a potato. Make more potato-like. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what he's going to look like sitting down. Oh, he looks exhausted. Oh, God. But, man, that hair is styling, though. Like, come on. I made him a little bit too big. If that's possible. Yeah, that's about right, right? Little sticks. All right, let's take a look at the poll. Let's see what we got going on. Popeye Forearms is winning like mad. Man, I thought Tiny Hands was going to just rule. I thought that was going to be the thing. Not mad. Not mad at all. So we got about 10-ish minutes left. These do, if you're familiar with Adobe Live on YouTube and Behance, these do go basically to the hour. So I will be, that like 3-minute gap will just go right into the hour. Jack, I hope you're okay with that. If you're not, please let me know. And I can just I can handle the chat for that section. Thank you much. I'm having way more fun. Is it wrong that I'm having more fun with the companion than I am the main character? I want to move them over now so I can put the... It's almost like one is a long hair... oh, did we get names for the cat? Jim Halpert, I think, was one of them. Moo and Ma, I think, was another. I call it a cat, but I don't know what it is, to be honest. I got to work on that. I got to work on this. But I wanted to have the tail up so we could see a little poop. Maybe up this way. Okay, Popeye Forearms. We gotta go. Sorry. Getting distracted. Let's jump back over and let's make sure we're up above everything just in case. I'm going to call this arms. Should I look up Popeye? I can look up Popeye reference. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, we just said forearms, so everything else kind of doesn't matter, I guess. But, dude. The other one is holding a Jello shield, so there's that. All right, let's get our silhouette going on underneath. Go down here and hide. Beep, 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 beep. That was super quick. Should we do this like lightning round wise? I mean, if we're going true Popeye now, we can. I don't think anything. There's no copyright situation, right? So, boop. Yeah, let's do one more roll. Let's see what's happening. Okay, let's go back. This is probably the last roll, so let's see what happens. That was a terrible roll, but we got a new number, so we're going to take it. That's a 4. Let's go back to our chart. Our key. Man, hey, how's it going? Keep going to the wrong window there. Okay, so we chose Popeye arms. Let's go ahead and claim that. And now we move on to 4. And we've got too many collars or too many belts. Too many collars or too many belts. Potato chip and dip. Oh, so you got 3 of them. I like it. Potato, chip, and dip. Now these were supposed to be the same, but since I drew one way too fluffy, I like the idea that they are, maybe siblings. Potato, chip, and dip. All right. Okay, so let's get that poll up for the last poll. I think it's going to be the last poll. Has to be the last poll. Too many belts. Too many. What was it? Too many belts. Too many collars. That the collar thing goes back. I think I even mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. That goes back to when anytime I draw like a sci-fi character or villain or something like that, I do normally have like 3 collars for some reason, like all big, tall. So we'll see what happens. Belts to match the boots. Hey, you know what? That's good thinking, guys. That's good. That's solid. That's probably more thought than I put into that chart. So that's good. Good stuff. That's not true. I try to pick things that were fun. Maybe I'll go ahead and start working on some paints. And maybe the maybe the belts are on the pants. You know what I'm saying? Collars would be more visible. Yeah, could be fun. We'll see what happens. We've got too many belts for 6 and too many collars for 2. So if you guys want to vote on this, we're going to let this go for like another 2 minutes. It's going to be a quick one to get out of here. Maybe even a minute. We'll see. In the meantime, I'll add the pants into the silhouette as best as I can. Move them below everything. There. Nope. Hello. There we go. Wow, this pose is rough. I'm telling you. We'll jazz it up a little bit for the redraw, because those boots are killing me. I'm digging everything else. I think we're solid on everything else. All right, too many belts is going to win it. That's going to be our last thing. Let's just start drawing some belts. It's going to be hard to see all the belts, but we're going to add belts in here, and then we're just going to start throwing belts on the legs. Somehow, let's see, is this on the pants layer? Yeah, let's move this off to its own layer. But that is all for our choosing. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out for this. I know we're gonna revamp some things, get things kind of prepped up for the next one. It'll be an all new list. It'll be an all new theme. Theme, I should say, but it won't be, the base won't be human necessarily. It may be the sci-fi one. I'm not sure where I am with that right now. But it's going to be fun stuff. There might be even items we can do. All kinds of stuff we can kind of get into. I'm going to try to pick some things that are a little bit more trolly. I think the hard round one really threw me a little bit. The selection tool would have been insane. I may leave that one as a later on. I might come back to that because I think that would be a good challenge. All in all, I enjoyed this. I hope you guys liked it. Definitely, I guess, what is it you do on Twitch? Do you like the channel? What do you do? Do you follow the channel? Follow the channel. Do the thing. Then you can be sure that you get a notification when it goes live. Why not belts on the arms even, right? Little straps everywhere. Maybe he's got like a sash as well. I mean, that's too many belts. I could do a choker. We're not doing a choker. Sorry. It's not that kind of stream. Yeah, there's a follow. That's it. Follow the thing. Do the things. All right, but that is going to be it for me. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you coming and hanging out for this first Roller Troll on Twitch. We do have another stream coming up on Friday. I'm not sure the time. It might be around the same time. But definitely if you follow, you'll get a notification, and you can check that out on Friday. There'll also be something every week. I will be back in 2 weeks from now. I will be back on, if I can get some verification, I will be back on the 27th, and it'll be a whole new thing, and we're going to be having fun just like we did today. But yeah, thanks everybody, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.